The Hullaballoo is live. We are live. We are live. Man, I got a frog in my throat right out the bat. Yeah, you guys, Sunday morning. Yeah, Sunday morning. And this will, it's shaping up to be a wet. I'm looking out the window. A very wet Sunday here in Texas. But it's all good. We need the water. Oh, wow. Sorry, guys, we need the water. That was really weird and gross. So, yeah, you guys, good morning. And signs of life are always welcome here at the studio here, Hack Shack Studios. I'm RT Bear. I'm going to try to razzle and dazzle you for the next hour or two. I got some stuff. I am shopping for a new car. I'm shopping for a new car, and you guys can help me find the car of my dreams. So, Edwin, what's up, brother? We got Apex. Happy wet Sunday. Yeah. Leg kick one. What's up? Yeah, you guys. If you don't know, Morning Hullaballoo is very interactive. So you guys feel free, ask me questions in the chat, interact. It's all good. It's something I look forward to. This is kind of my social life here these days. So, yeah, wife's at church. It's raining. The dog settled down. Was he here? He was just here. He took off. But the good news, this is the new camera setup. So I got the camera. I got the new computer. The old one's over here. It's still set up as a backup because that's what I had been using when I had all the computer problems. So I had a friend. Really good friend, Zach Bradley, came over and helped me out a little bit with the computer. And hopefully we got it going. It was a little glitchy. This morning. Somebody told me, maybe it was one of you guys in the chat, told me that Windows 11 is glitchy. And every morning when I go to the computer, there's something that from the day before isn't working quite right. So I have to troubleshoot it a little bit. Very limited computer skills here, but somehow I make it work. So I hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, you guys, if you haven't heard, let's get some business out of the way. We got Black and White. We got Black and White Volume 3. This will be the end of the its first week. So let me see. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. So we should be sharing this bad boy out. All right, you guys, this is Black and White Volume 3, Sins of the Father. They're back for another adventure of family and betrayal. So oh my gosh, we are so close to 15K, you guys. 14,744, 180 backers. This would be great if we could wrap up the first week with 15K. That would be amazing. It says 55 days left, so it's a 60-day campaign. It says it's only 5 days, but today's Sunday, so I think at the beginning, about noon tomorrow, it should be 7 days. So I don't know how this thing's counting out. So yeah, that's right. So around noon today, it'll be 50. It'll take one more day out. So that'll be 6 days. And then tomorrow will be 7. Tomorrow around this time will be 7. Yeah, so that's pretty good. Right? We're doing good. Let's see what this video is for. I always got to crank the sound. Always great video, great video. All right, you guys. Hey, I'm RT Bear. As many of you know, I've been in comics field for over 40 years, and I've had the privilege of working on some of the industry's most amazing comics. During the early 90s, I was given the opportunity to publish my first independent comic through Image Comics. Black and White made their first bombastic appearance in 1994 with the 3-issue miniseries that sold over 500,000 copies. Now, we're celebrating Black and White's 30th anniversary, and we have some great surprises in store for you on this campaign. Hope you join me on this Indiegogo campaign by backing a book, then settle in for one mighty fine read. Thanks for checking out Black and White. Also, just to update you guys, we are 23 pages into this book. So as far as pencils and inks, the book is a third of the way done. The writing is, for the most part, completely done. And we got coloring on 5 pages. Well, almost 5. He's got 2 pages. Brian's finished 3, and then he has 2 others still to do. So not quite 5, 3 totally done, but he has 5 pages total. If that makes any sense, I don't know. It's early. It's early. So Sins of the Father, instead of a much needed vacation, see volume 2, Black and White are up to their necks in strange happenings. There is only an empty coffin where the body of Reed's father should be. Sickness overtakes Gray, and a beautiful but deadly voodoo priestess is making zombies right, left, and center. This new adventure from the evil genius that is me will send our heroes into the world of voodoo nightmares and murders immortal that has hated the Blackets for centuries. Lord Fagin will stop at nothing to wipe out the Blackgates lineage from the face of the earth. So you guys, this is written by me, Aaron Sparrow, and Pamela will be coming in as editor, and she's a script doctor, man. She helps out with all the dialogue and everything. With action-packed breakdowns done by the awesome Alan Patrick and dazzling finishes by me. And with beautiful colors by Brian A. Mag. This 64-page graphic novel is one you'll want in your library of comic books for sure. So here's a little preview of those 3 pages that are completely colored. Like I was telling you guys, we have page 1 and 2 and page 6 there. I love that splash page of Black and White battling that giant mech with lava in the background. Pretty damn cool. Brian killed it on the colors. Also, you guys, we have volume 2. We have the second installment of High Octane Adventures. This is our 22-page one and done self-contained story that we do as an accompanying book with the campaign. We did that for volume 2, and we're doing it for volume 3. It was such a hit last time, we decided to do it again. So yeah, this book is in an animated style that was developed just for Black and White. Pedro Eng is the writer, artist, and and colorist. Let's get him to letter it as well. Nah, we'll take something off of this plate. Most likely the lettering will be done by Eric Weathers on these 2 books. I haven't asked him yet, but he seems to always have time for me, which is good. Yeah, so here it is. This is the Pedro Eng book. So you get some interiors. We get 3 pages here. It always starts with the splash page. That's how you hook people in. So we got 4 jaw-dropping covers, you guys. And we got the main cover A, the B cover, which is way outselling any of the other covers. I like this cover. I had a feeling it would do well, but not as well as it's doing. It is just cleaning the clock of these other covers. And then we have C, which is the Carlo Barberi RT Bear Jam. He did the pencils, I did the inks. And we may be announcing, wow, I got a frog in my throat. We may be announcing this D cover very, very soon. So here's In Better Light, the B cover. Bigger is always better. And then we got the Carlo Barberi cover. This is C. And then we have some original artwork for sale, you guys. So all the covers are for sale. The B cover has been spoken for, so it found a home, which is good. And but we still have 3 others. And then I wanted to show you guys that we're going to have the Juju print for this campaign as well. We have it in the Oodles of Doodles, but that is a 30th anniversary commemorative. This is a full bleed 11 by 17 print. So this will be a different version of the print, but the same artwork. And you can only get this with the jam. And so then we have some stretch goals here. At 35, we have trading card. 45, we have the anniversary sticker. 50, we get to upgrade the cover and interior stock. At 60, 30th anniversary pin. 70, 30th anniversary, patch and then pin. And then at 85, which is my favorite, spot UV on the main cover. We did that for volume 2, and it looks so fantastic. So here it is. This is the logo that'll be on the pins and patches and everything. So I never think of myself as a designer, but I think I did a pretty good job with this. I kind of did some kit bashing with the old logo and added some stuff to it. I think it came out pretty cool. So we got the featured tier here. It's 22 claimed. We got the high octane, only 2 it says here, but it's with a lot of other perks, and you can get this as an add-on because you guys wanted add-ons. We got add-ons. So we got the 3 variant covers as add-ons as well. So, excuse me, here is the main cover. So look at the numbers, 24. Look at the numbers here. Cover B is 43. Also, you can get these as add-ons. Like I said, you can get this one as an add-on too. Come on, let's give Carlos some loving, man. 10. We can get this far. We can get this farther. We can get more. The high octane 1 and 2. So this is where you guys are really back in the high octanes. We got 11 out of 100. We're very limited on issue 1s, but keep in mind the high octane adventures are 1 and done. So you don't necessarily have to get 1 and 2 for a continual story. They are independent of each other and completely self-contained. But your kids are going to love them. You're going to love them. They're more of a general audience. And so then we have this too, where you can get the main cover and volume 2 of high octane. I say 1 and 2. That just means there's 2 books in the thing, not issue 1. Although the high octane is issue 2. So we got quite a bit of these claimed. Wow, my a lot of congestion. We still have a few of these early birds, you guys. So if you want to save a couple bucks, come by, back the early bird. The other ones have sold out. So here's all 3 of the books, 1, 2, and 3. And then here's the jam I was talking about. The jam comes with all the books. So it comes with all 3 variants. It comes with issues 1 and 2. It comes with that 11 by 17 print, and it comes with issues 1 and 2 of the high octane adventures. And so here's those original covers. I brought the prices down on my covers just because I want to make some of this artwork a little bit more accessible. So I'm going to do that with the interiors as well when I start posting those up. And so then we sold out of the early bird for the feature. We sold out of the early bird jam, and we sold that B cover. So you guys come by, check it out. There's something for everybody. I'm very, very proud of this campaign. The book looks fantastic. I mean, look at these covers. Yeah, I each time I pick up the pencil, I try to do a better job. Like trying to do Pedro Ng style here, do an animated style for black and white. I think this came out really good. I want to do something with this image, maybe a sticker. It's just very cool looking. We could do a die cut sticker because the figures are all self-contained, like they're all there. So sometimes you don't want to use images unless they're all there. If they're cropped or something like that, it makes it harder to make into stickers and things. Like this one right here would be a little tougher. So there you go, you guys. Like I said, let's try to get this bad boy to 15 today. That would be incredible. Let's see, 180 oh, 181 backers. Thanks, you guys. You guys are the best. Where are we at now? So 75, 76, 77, 177 away. Let's get a featured. Let's get a featured, and let's get one of these Carlo Barberi cover C's. Let's find a home for those guys today during this live stream. All right, you guys. Well, I'm going to come back, see what you're chatting about. Also, real quick, Oodles of Doodles has still been moving forward. We're getting quite a bit of backers. So thanks as well on that. I do appreciate it. We got a full house here. Thank you, Marcus. I do appreciate it. Nice room background. Yeah, this is a family room. It's a pretty big room, so I really dig it. I got plenty of room to put all my goodies, and excuse me, all the rooms surrounding, because all the rooms come off of this main room. So people use them as bedrooms. I use them as music room over here where I have my drums. This is the T-Bear Vault. And back behind me is where we store all the books. Sorry about that. Wow. Really congested. Yeah. And hopefully everything works out. Like I said, I'm running Windows 11 on this new computer. And a lot of you, I think in the chat and some friends have said Windows 11 is pretty glitchy. So thank you, Marcus. Black and White 3, Sins of the Father. Click that link. Go back a book. Let's get to that 15K today. Let's do it now. Do it now. Stealth X5. Sounds like a spy name. Hale, what's up? Spaceman. Yeah, once you're back Black and White, go check out Apex Comics Fembat. Robert Dorn, what's up, man? Good to see you. Oh, thanks, Marcus. I appreciate it. I backed the B cover. Past Master with his wrench in hand. About time you got a haircut, hippie. Yeah, it's kind of weird the way she cut it. So I didn't feel like styling it. Like usually I just get a pretty much trouble-free haircut. This time there's kind of a style. So I don't know if I like it. I don't like fussing with my hair. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Past Master. Yeah, here's the link to the Oodles of Doodles and other stuff too. That's my art book. It is at the publisher, not the publisher, the printers right now. Let's see, Art Beer Belch T-Bear. No belching. They're me trying to clear my throat. Yeah. All right, we got, what is this? N2 prints? Sorry, I'm quiet, guys. Just drawing and listening. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Hide it with the hat. The hat is trending. Yes. Yeah, that's one good thing about having hats. All right. Okay, you guys. Like I said at the beginning, shopping for a new car. Okay, looking for a new car. So I found a couple, and they're a little expensive, but I think I might be able to swing it. So let me see. I want to start with this one. This is kind of what started the whole shopping. Let me see if I can find it here. I think this is it. All right. So yeah, this is the So I have to pause it every once in a while because I don't want to get dinged. Drive this thing? Yeah. Did you see it still had like the metal oxidized rear end?
Welcome to the episode of Jay Leno's Garage. As you know, we're all about unique driving experiences.
Look at that thing. It looks kind of small right there, but I think Jay Leno is a big guy.
Here, and it doesn't get more unique than this. This is the actual Batman car from The Dark Knight, the Chris Nolan film, the
Chris Nolan film,
the hugely widely successful Batman series. This is their latest car, and unlike a lot of TV and movie prop cars that are either CGI or, you know, not a real car, this is a real car that runs and drives, and we'll go for a drive in it. It's pretty.
Oh my gosh, look at that thing. I actually like the tumbler design. At first I was like, no, but it's kind of a hybrid between like a classic Batmobile and Frank Miller's Dark Knight Returns Batmobile. That was kind of like a tank.
Pretty outrageous. Let's meet the folks behind it. Dave Stanger. Dave, come on in. Dave, you're one of the transportation supervisor. What's the exact title?
A transportation studio driver.
Oh, okay, very good. So
I would have rather get the designers in here, but this is cool.
They put you in charge of this today?
Yep. We haul it around all over the country, all over the world. It goes everywhere that there's a venue or an event. It goes everywhere.
Oh my gosh, look at that thing. Wonder what the tires alone to replace them. You wouldn't be driving this thing. I bet you those tires are custom.
I mean, it's a pretty impressive looking vehicle. One thing I know is about Chris.
They just armor all the tires. You can see they just wiped them.
Nolan films. He really seems to go for realism.
Yes.
Oh, look at that thing. I think they made stunt vehicles.
The vehicles have to do what they do. And to me, that's why I always liked in the Bourne films, the cars really do make the jump. Everything has to be realistic. And that's what I thought was pretty neat about this, because people are pretty sophisticated now. You can spot fake, you know, CGI. Was this actually jumped and went down the road?
Yes.
Tell us about the vehicle. How long did it?
I don't. This one looks too good to be a stunt car. I don't think this car did those things.
Take to build it?
It took them about a year to build the first prototype, and then the rest of the other cars that came after that came pretty quick. They built them pretty quick.
Is this based on?
See that where the flame comes out?
On some.
So I wonder if I wonder if they're going to light that thing up.
Sort of existing vehicle. I mean, just the track of it and the way it's.
No. It's all custom, complete from the ground up. Chassis, body, brakes, suspension, everything is from the ground up, totally custom.
And it uses a Chevy engine, correct?
Yes, ZZ3 small block Chevy.
Okay, very good. I mean, who actually built it? Warner Brothers? Did they farm it out to one of the custom?
Yeah, I don't know if they farmed it out, but whoever designed it, that guy did a great job.
Custom guys?
Yeah, there's a special effects car building crew that builds them. I think the original Batman car from Batman was built by the same group of guys.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought it was sort of the most realistic of all the Batman cars. Because it really does move and go down the street, and it looks like it looks like something you drive in Afghanistan or Iran or something of that nature.
All these are modular. They can replace all of this. If it gets damaged, it can be all replaced in a very short period of time.
And what is the top speed of the vehicle? Any idea?
I think they've had it up to 85 or 90 on the set. That was about it.
Yeah,
that's about it.
590 on the set. That's pretty good. That's a big set.
Yeah, well, it's Lower Wacker Drive in Chicago.
Oh, okay.
So they can get it going pretty good, and the stunt guys were quite well versed in the way it drove.
Yeah, I can't imagine being in Chicago and just happen to be walking down the street. It's coming at you. I mean, it looks like the ultimate.
There was a guy in my neighborhood when I lived in Corona. It had to have been a replica Batmobile from '66. And I'm at the gas station. I'm fueling my car, and the Batmobile drives up, and the guy just drops the gas nozzle in his car, fills it up, and takes off. And I was like, "Holy shit, that's the Batmobile!" That was pretty damn cool. So some guys that own these things do drive them around.
Yeah.
Urban assault vehicle.
Yes.
It looks like something Schwarzenegger would actually drive. Yeah, this is very powerful. I love the fact that it has wipers on it, because sometimes you have to fight crime in the rain. And that's just the way it is. I don't want to fight crime today, but it's raining, and you've got to put on the wipers to fight crime. Now, in the movie, it's jet powered. Obviously, it's not jet powered in real life, but even that was not CGI. He actually had
because you can see the flame where it was coming out.
Flames coming out of it. How did they do that?
That's a hot air balloon burner.
Oh, okay.
Installed inside. It has propane tanks, 2 propane tanks that are in the engine compartment.
I mean, this looks real. I mean,
this is built for the stunts that it did.
Yeah.
As you
Also, this guy's saying this is one of the stunt vehicles.
can see the size of these shocks here. It has more than a foot of travel, and it has a progressive suspension as you go over some of the slow bumps and low bumps. It very soft.
Yeah.
As you begin to work it harder, it gets stiffer and stiffer. And
what does it weigh? Any
I think they call those racing suspensions.
idea?
It weighs about as much as your normal full-size Suburban.
Really? That's all. Okay.
It's fairly lightweight. Maybe a full-size pickup.
Oh,
that's about it. Has a NASCAR style rear axle.
Right.
The axles can be pulled out without removing the tires or wheels. It has a quick change capability for gear. The gear ratio can be changed.
And this actually did jumping shots too.
A lot of jumping.
Really?
Also, that's in good shape for the stunt vehicle.
A lot of jumping.
And how many did they build? Because a lot of times with movie cars, you build 5 and you wreck 4.
Yeah, there's about 7 of them.
Oh, there's 7.
Yeah,
okay.
Including a buck car with no engine or transmission, and then the other working cars. Each one of them did a specific job. One was a jumper, one was a speedy car, one was a stationary shot.
And are these actual functioning exhausts for the Chevy engine?
Yeah, that's where the exhaust comes out.
Oh, very cool. What did it cost to build? I can't imagine.
We've heard anywhere.
I gotta pause this. I'm getting sucked into this thing.
There's from $500,000 to $1 million.
Really?
Yeah.
That's just for the first one, and the others.
Yes, come a little bit easier.
Wow, you see why these movies cost so much.
Yeah.
What are these tires off of? These
are super mudders. They use them off road and rock climbers.
And that's not a big wheel, is that? What's that? About a 15, a 17?
17-inch wheel.
Okay.
It looks like.
I want to show them this. Here's a book on the build of the vehicle.
Yes.
And it's pretty. I mean, it's got all the drawings.
Yep.
See, there's the concept drawings, and it's amazing how much work goes into these. It's just unbelievable. Yeah, there's the car from the 40s. Yeah. Looks like some kind of Delahaye. I'm not sure what that is. But, how can people get this book? Do you get it through Warner Brothers?
Yes, you can get it on the Studio Tour and the book in the store, in the Studio Tour store.
Okay. I mean, can they?
As long as I lived in California, I never took the Warner Brothers Studio Tour. I've walked that lot without the tour, but the tour is pretty good. The one of the neat things about when DC moved to from New York to Burbank is we could walk that lot. So editors, if you're there to hang out, I would take you over to the lot, and you could eat at the commissary, and you could walk the lot and stuff like that. And you could walk through the museum, which is cool. It changes, but I think when I was there, the 2 times that I went, they had a Batman setup, so they had all kinds of Batman props in there. And then the first time they had the Harry Potter. It was all Harry Potter stuff.
Go online and get it somewhere?
I believe you probably could.
Okay, so check. It's called Batmobile: The Complete History by Mark Kodavaz.
Yeah.
Okay, very cool.
Good.
But
fire the sucker up. Fire it up. I want to see him get in it. I want to see him drive it. Oh, here we go.
You worked on all the Dukes of Hazzard cars, right?
Yes.
You did all those shows, all the cool stuff for Warner Brothers. You've been with them a long time.
38 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how old were you when you started doing the Dukes of Hazzard?
18.
18.
Yeah.
Okay, that's job security.
Yes.
So now you need 2 people to run this, one to drive and one to do the special effects?
Exactly.
All right, let's see how you get in this thing. All right, put 1 foot up on here.
You're going.
Okay,
Perfect.
Here we go.
And just put your foot right here.
All right, this is, all right.
And watch your head.
I don't want to do a Britney getting into this thing.
And then your other foot can go down.
Wow, it looks like a race car.
There you go.
There you go.
This is not built
Be
for
easier. Let's go fight crime.
Keep going. It just drops way
Oh,
down.
it
in.
drops way down.
Yeah. You should be able to fit. Yeah, there you go.
Wow, this is cool.
Right here.
Those are left and right brake, like
Okay.
a tractor, you know, when
Gotcha.
they slide. This is the Halon system.
Gotcha. Okay, and the shifter's over there.
Which is the shifter?
It's like a B&M, you know, pull down. It has
Oh, I
notches,
gotcha, yeah.
so you can't over misshift.
Well, the build quality is really impressive.
No,
on
it's
this thing.
impressive. Let
And they
me
did
tell
a
you.
wonderful job.
They really tried to make it, you know, as safe as possible.
I mean, did they start with an existing roll cage?
They
from
yeah,
some kind of
they
vehicle?
they just build a road cage from scratch.
Okay.
They have like 15 to 20 guys. Each guy does only one thing: brakes.
I gotta pause this. You can see the camera behind Jay Leno's shoulder there.
Suspension, you know, drivetrain.
But it looks like this is some kind of desert sled, and then they put all the cladding on it.
No, they built it from.
Wow.
They just everything's done from separate.
Yeah, very impressive.
And see, you can see these shocks.
Yeah.
They had to have this thing to be able to jump 4 feet across the building. They had to jump.
I can't imagine being it. Did you do the jump? Were you in it for the jump?
No.
Oh my gosh. This thing's so cool.
It's like you would hit pretty hard.
Yeah, you did hard.
Wow.
Yeah, they're like full 5-point harnesses.
Yeah.
Nomex suits, the whole deal. They're full on.
And we have everything in here. We've got Halon fire extinguisher. We've got
When they wet the streets down,
yeah.
then you can use your 2 brake systems to
Oh,
slide the car either
yeah.
direction.
Gotcha. I see. Like a handbrake.
Yeah, that's why all the movies are wet down.
So you have 2 fire systems.
Yeah, 2 fire systems.
Okay, 2 separate ones or the same?
2 separate.
All right, very
The
nice.
guy gets in
Sounds like Jay knows his stuff.
problems. He wants to be able
And
to.
the wipers actually work. That makes
They
me
do
laugh.
work. They do work. Well, when you're driving on a wet street,
Yeah.
it does. It helps.
We got demist as well.
Oh my gosh.
We're gonna fight crime. Looks pretty good. Straight cut gears, huh?
Yeah.
Can't really hear the stereo.
It's got that B drive like a boat. That's what the noise is.
Are those straight cut gears I'm hearing? Is that
Yeah.
what it is?
Oh yeah.
Wow, I'm getting sucked into this thing.
Actually, flies pretty nice.
No, it does.
I like when the Explorer. Got a warn.
Now, if you do turns, do a hard left-hand turn or right, the wheels come off the ground because they're independent suspension on these
All right.
shocks.
Yeah.
So
How many running ones do you actually have now?
we just have this one.
Just this one.
They
okay.
boxed the other ones up and shipped them back to the UK.
Oh, okay.
I thought this one was for sale. He's doing this shit. You hear it? Oh, that barely fits in the lane. It's a wide car.
Alrighty, man. I'm exhausted after a day of fighting crime. This thing is really cool. And the coolest thing is it's a real car. This was built by real craftsmen who know their stuff. And it's really fast. And it's a lot of fun to drive. And again, I want to thank the guys at Warner Brothers for bringing this by. And check out the studio tour. Go see this in person. You won't be disappointed. See you guys next week.
I thought it was for sale. I did see one that said it was for sale, and I think the tumbler is for sale for $3 million. So they said it costs $1 million, $1.5 million to build. So $3 million sounds like a deal. So that's one car I was looking at. Okay. Build your RT Bear car contest. Ah, man. Bad car, yes. Fun to drive in Arkham Knight. Let me see. Rona says the Batmobile lost its will and Joker got away. Darn tootin'. I think he said they made 7 of them. But he said he said at least one of them there's no engine in it. I don't know what the purpose of that would be, but oh, seven were sold for $1 million a piece, I think. I looked it up and it said $3 million each. So if they were only $1 million, listen to me, only $1 million, then it costs more to build the car than it did to sell it. I think they're $3 million each. Tark9 says, happy Sunday, Comicsgate. Yeah, good Sunday. Custom cut rims. Yeah. That would be pretty badass to have. Rachel says, Tumbler is a badass Batmobile. Indeed. Caleb Reynolds says, I bet that is loud. It seemed like that because when they were inside that cockpit, yeah, it was very loud. Internal loud, yeah. Yeah, they don't really build those cars for any kind of comfort because there's no point in it. So I bet you most cars that we drive around in are definitely built for sound, for comfort. Some cars are louder than others. They have a bunch of them for sale, yeah. Just barely makes the budget. Apex says Art's wife will buy the Bat car. Randy says, hail. Randy's got a wrench and he's not afraid to use it. Yeah, you guys, click that link, go back, Black and White, Volume 3, Sins of the Father. Do it now or wait. I'm waiting. Okay, so we got that. We got that car. Let me see. Where was that tab at? That was this tab. But we also have, let me see, which would be better to start? Yeah, let's do this one. This is the classic Batmobile. So this is at an auction, I believe, filtered by make and model. These have to be replicas. Like this 66, it says 165,000. This other 66 is 299, so it's like 300K. Like these are doable, but there's no way these are the originals. Let's see, what else do they have? Wonder what happens when you click on it. Classified ad. Yeah, this is not an auction, so these are ads. So I bet you these are kit built, pedal auto cells. Still pretty cool. You can kind of tell it's not from the move or the TV show though. There is a slight difference. It looks like it kind of sets up higher. It's pretty damn cool though. I think these are those kits, so you can get these things custom built, and depending on what options you want will be the price. And I think it takes them a year to build these things. They don't have the bat symbol on the door though. Maybe that's what makes it look weird. So freaking cool. I think these are like fiberglass from the original molds. Either that or somebody reproduced, painstakingly reproduced the body and then made a mold out of it. It does look slightly different to me, and I can't even explain what is different about it. But it doesn't look exactly like the original. Still pretty damn cool though. I think this is the 165. So what do you think, you guys? Should I get one? Wow. It's got all the instrument panels there, though. It's got the little bat phone. That's cool. A lot of pictures. Oh, there's 41 pictures. So yeah, asking price is 165. Contact seller. Mileage, there's a 99,999 miles on it. Auto interior black, excellent condition. 66 for your consideration is my absolutely beautiful show-stopping 66 TV series Batmobile replica. This car is the first mold. Okay, so it is off the original mold. This car is first mold of George Barris's number 4 Batmobile from Gotham Roadsters, or also known as, I don't know how to say that, in Long Island. The donor car used in 79 Lincoln Continental Coupe and titled as such. It's equipped with a factory Lincoln drivetrain and a 400 V8 and automatic transmission. All right, so far so good. The car must be in person to be truly appreciated. The car is simply spectacular. The black base, clear paint shines at any angle with incredible depth and gloss. Black cars don't lie. It's better than most of the replicas you see out there. I have almost 20K in the recent paint job alone. Wow. Undercarriage is very nice, like the rest of the car. All painted shiny black. Appears to be original floors and trunk pan. No issues, surprises, holes, rust bubbles, etc. She rides, drives, and handles better than you would expect. Very tight. I mean, these are old cars, like the turning radius and all that stuff. But these cars is crazy, man. You're not going to be able to get this car in like the tight parking lots of today. Just too big. It doesn't look big, but it's a big car. Very tight and surprisingly comfortable, especially for a trailer drive interior or taller drive. Interior is finished off very nice as well. Car is street legal, has a title, a VIN number, and a Pennsylvania antique vehicle plate and classic registration. I could drive this thing. It has a lot of TV show features, the bat scope, bat phone, functioning lights and switches, and has working flashing lights on top. No, it does not have flamethrower out the turbine. Some of them do, though. However, you can buy a kit for $300 online, and submit what's that jigs, or even Amazon. The car also has power steering. Oh, that's good. Those older cars had no power steering. Power brakes, front discs, that's also good. And functioning accurate gauges. This is the cheapest one available right now by the lease, 75K, and new builds are 2 to 3 years out, and start at 325K. Also, I have the door bat stickers. I will install those before sale. Okay, yeah, I saw that those were missing. Overall, this is a great opportunity to get behind the wheel and turnkey invest a grade classic that's better than money in the bank. Chances like this don't come around too often to relive your childhood and own a piece of history. Use the promotion and write it off as a business expense. Rent out for weddings or events. You're only limited to your imagination. In a certain uncertain world, invest in not only an asset you can see and touch, but one you can enjoy as well. Thanks for viewing. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Selling worldwide, financing available. Look at that. Oh, there's a video. Oh, it's on. Oh, look at the light. It's flashing. Oh, look at that. It's like the back wheels are bigger than the front, like the tires are. I don't remember seeing that in the other Batmobiles. Wow. Pretty cool, pretty cool. All right, where was the other one? They had one for $299, basically $300K. So this one has the bat sticker. Let's see the profile. Is there a profile shot? The other paint job looks better, but this is also indoors. Yeah, see, look at the suspension. This looks more like the original Batmobile. The suspension's lower, and the front and back tires are the same size. I knew there was something different about that other one. Yeah, that looks more like they need a lower shot, though. It's all from above. It's got the parachutes. Yeah, this looks more authentic. It's hard to tell the paint, though, because the trim looks kind of orange, and the black doesn't look as impressive as the other one, but it's also inside. I think the suspension might be too low on this one. I don't think it was that low. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, that one's 300K pretty much. Wow, this thing goes on and on and on. It says black and orange, so it is orange, the pinstriping. So it's automatic transmission. It's got the front disc brakes. It's got power steering. Black and orange. I know it's not quite red, the trim, but I don't think it's really orange either. It's like a red orange. Rear mounted jet burning flamethrower. So this has the flamethrower in it. So that's cool. So 300K, you could get one that's got more of the bells and whistles on it, I guess. It looks a little bit more authentic as well. I could. The show car went 35 miles per hour. I bet it could go faster. Yeah, the body, the main body was an Oldsmobile Futura that George Barris took and customized. We got Bob Gable. I'm going way back to the wall. Speaking of contests, the Paul Walker Supra is for sale. Ooh. Randy says Art's first car had stone wheels. Yabba dabba doo. Hell yeah. Took it to the drive-in every weekend. Pedal power. Bob Gable says, can you pull up a photo from the TV show? Let me see. Maybe I could. We could. Batmobile 66. It's weird when you type it in, like for sale, a bunch of like toys and stuff shows up. Okay, Ford Futura. Driving the one and only Batmobile. All right, let's see what this. All right, this is cool. All right, let me present this. This is a good idea. Screen share, boom. There we go.
Roger that. Pulling out of the Batcave. How's it feel driving it?
Good.
Yeah,
Feels great.
right. Holy Batmobile, make sure you come to the Rosemont Convention Center so you can check this out for the World of Wheels. So we thought while we're setting the Batmobile up, well, why not take it for a little spin?
Yvonne Craig, did you see her signature? There's Yvonne Craig's signature right here in the front. I don't know, maybe it is the original. When I typed it in, it said it was, but it's in really good shape. Somebody must.
And show you some of the cars at the World of Wheels. So come to the World of Wheels show. It's going to be this Friday, the 6th, starting at 3 p.m. You're going to see John and the Batmobile
All weekend.
all weekend. This is a lot of fun. What a treat, by the way. Thanks for sharing your Batmobile with
My
me.
pleasure. It was great seeing you again.
Yeah, it's always a treat seeing you guys too. Look at the inside. You've got your gauges. It's fun to see it run. Hey guys. Hi, I'm Lou with another episode of my
Oh, they got a couple.
car story. Today we're at the World of Wheels in Rosemont, Illinois. Today, come and see this car because it's coming up today. And I'm with John. John, your last name?
Sprigato.
And he's got a collection of fun cars. So tell us what we're going to see today.
Well, we put together a fine collection of 5 Batmobiles for the Chicago World of Wheels, and it's going to be a great weekend.
Let's take a look at the 66. Now, this is clearly my favorite, and one of the cars that's my number one car of all time is the 66 Batmobile. So in your collection, which one of these did you start with? And I just want to show in the background, there's all 5 of them.
Well, we started with the 66 about 20 years ago.
Okay.
It's been painted about 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And fully restored, and it's just a great drive.
It looks like a cool car for sure.
Yeah.
Iconic.
It looks like good. That probably means it's a copy. I don't know what that is actually. Maybe it's a George Barris logo.
Come to the World of Wheels, guys. You're going to love this show. Yeah,
You got to look for the 5 Batmobile, 5 generations of Batmobile banner.
It'll be right up front, guys. You won't miss it.
That looks more, it's like an orange red, the trim.
You'll see the 5 generations of Batmobiles. Make sure you come and see this one. It'll be a real treat. Really good. Now, this one also toured with the cast for a while.
Yes, it did. It toured with the cast and it's signed by the cast. It's been all over the country.
So you're going to see this. And by the way, people are going to see that we take a little ride in it. So let me thank you for taking a ride in the Batmobile.
Okay, he didn't say it was the original, but it looks more.
This actually throws some flames out, which we're not going to do today. Does this just open from here? Or
Yes,
is
it does.
How do you open that?
Fully
Is this
electrical.
Fully electrical. I should have realized that. Your rockets. Nice.
Oh my God.
Of course, that's featuring the mobile crime computer, as you would think. Very nice. That's great right there. The mobile crime computer. That's just phenomenal. What's in Batman's trunk, of course, his mobile crime computer. All right, I'll let you shut that down if you like. May I go to the interior?
Sure.
Thanks. Let me start with the side.
Oh my gosh. Wonder if he gets into the other cars. Some of the interiors.
On the 1966 Batman television show.
Really? How cool is that? Nice. Lee Merriweather, the Catwoman from the movie. Yvonne Craig, Batgirl right there. Your emergency bat turn lever. That's just great. We have our rockets, and we're going to close that for a moment. Thank you. And as I come over here, I'm going to walk around the front of it. First of all, as I walk around, I want to show you that nose. You can hear it. That's just a great look.
This guy has too many Batmobiles. He needs to give me one. Nobody should have that many. Oh, the engine.
That's way too cool. That's super. Listen to the exhaust. Right, and it's going to be so much fun. But I just want to share with you. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Will.
What a wonderful.
Wow, that's cool. Yeah, so that's the closest that we're gonna get to the original Batmobile. I don't have time to search it out, but you can kind of tell the difference. Kevin Eastman bought the Burton Batmobile when he was I guess when he had money. I like that design, but it's not quite as cool as some of the other ones. And also, I think they made a ton of those because you see a bunch of those Tim Burton Batmobiles all over the place. I think the Burton ones are going for less money too, because I wrote down here 1.5 million. Crazy Cat says Kevin Eastman bought the Tim Burton Batmobile when married to Julie. Was that Julie Strain? Eastman had sex with her prime in the Batmobile. Yeah, it's heavy and no power. Yeah. The show Carling went 35 miles an hour. Okay. I could be the Grand Marshal at the parade if I had that sucker. Let me see where we at. The mobile crime computer. Oh, that's cool, Squibs. What's his name? Burt Ward lived in my area. And for some reason, I was thinking that's why the Batmobile was at that gas station that one day that I saw it. It's a Ford. Restored. Yeah, it kind of does look like it's faded, orange. Should I get a Corvette? 150, 177 from 165K and that Batmobile. Yeah, and then so let's go. Okay, so the Tumbler, the original screen use was 3 million. A screen used Batmobile is 4.6 million. And that's the 66 TV show Batmobile. And then you can get the Tim Burton screen used for 1.5 million. So you can tell, I don't think the Burton ones are that like quality or anything like that. And I believe they made 1 billion of those because those would be easy to reproduce because it's really just like a one body mold, and you could just place it over a chassis. It's not that complicated. Like the 66 has got a lot more moving parts to it. And the Tumbler for sure has a lot of moving parts. So which one? Vacuum formed? I don't know. I don't think they vacuum form those, do they? They probably have like a fiberglass mold. I don't know how strong vacuum formed plastic is. It's probably not that strong. Squib says, we ran into Adam West at our local mall. I wouldn't approach him, but my brother did. He was very nice to my brother. I saw him years later at a gas station. Still didn't talk to him. He was a legend. He was a legend, man. He's a good guy. Big part of my childhood. Okay. Or you know what? I think more cost effective would be one of these replicas. So I can get a replica for 165K or all bells and whistles with the orange trim for 300K. Here's okay, here we go. Here we go. This is Fiberglass Freaks. Is this it? This is it. And they have replicas too. So this is like a whole company that advertises building these things. You know what? That license plate is the same as that other one, Bat 1, the one that was 165. Oh, they drove it to the original Bat Cave. From the quality of the interiors to the fit and finish, and finally to the paint job, Fiberglass Freaks is reliable, approachable, and thanks to the big guy above, we build fantastic replicas, and we are officially licensed by DC Comics. So there's your builder right there. Your car will come with an Indiana title certificate and authenticity and dash place cards stating that the car is officially, or DC Comics officially licensed number 66 Batmobile replica. Only 8 cars per year will be sold. Each car takes over 2,500 man hours to build from start to finish. Your anticipated delivery date will be determined at the time of making the initial deposit based on how many cars that have been pre-ordered. What's in your driveway? Oh, oh, I want that. Call for current models and pricing. Do they give just, well, I think it could be anywhere between 165 for like a base model and 300K. Oh man, look at that. All photos are platinum of the platinum car. So I guess they have different stages. Let me see what the platinum, if they have pricing, quality, performance, fit, and finish. It's more than just a kit car. The 4 wheel wells are enclosed with tubes. The doors are finished inside and out. The doors even sound solid when they're latched. Rocket panels are attached to the floor pan. Sorry, when you sit in the car, your head doesn't hover over the front windshield, and you have plenty of leg room too. We wet sand the car and they buff it out for the paint and all that other stuff. That's the very least they should do, actually. We specialize only in 66 Batmobile replicas, so we are not distracted by other projects. With talent from on loan from God, our dedicated team of 10 people work 6 days a week, complete your car. The replica artisans at Fiberglass Freaks are happy to receive you at our shop at any time. Oh, you could watch it being built. Oh man, that is cool. It's got a DVD player in it. So this is made for driving around. It doesn't give these cars are incredibly fun to own. There is nothing like driving your Fiberglass Freaks replica through the McDonald's drive-through in a parade attraction at a car show. Did you see the Barrett Jackson auction of the Batmobile on January 19th, 2013? The #1 car sold for a staggering 4.62 million. Yeah, that's the actual movie car, though. Setting a record for TV movie cars. No other car in the world brings as much attention to you as this one will. Oh, damn. What the hell? I'm going to do it. I want a Batmobile. Let's see. What's the store? What do they have? They have the different. These are not the cars. I don't want that. Batmobile door bats, fire extinguishers, Futura dash gear, shift indicator knobs. No, how much are the cars? How much are the car packages? Gallery. We already looked. I wonder how much a convention will pay you to display the Batmobile, or if you have to pay them. I guess you could be like some of those guys and like, well, if you want a picture with the car, it's going to cost you. Hey, there's Mark Wade. He almost looks happy. Almost. I got to sit in one of the replicas at some convention. They look like they ride too high, though. That one looks like it's riding up very high. This one looks normal. I'm on cloud 9 when I open the door to the area where I keep it. Driving it is a bonus. I can't say enough good about Mark and his crew. There is a proud owner of a Batmobile. I could be that guy. Hey, there he is. Adam West. I wonder how much you could charge it. Ah, there's George Barros. Oh, there's Adam. Or what's his name? The Robin guy. Burt Ward. Who's that guy? Jason Mewes. Well, that's pretty cool. You know, I should go to one of these shows and just take a bunch of pictures and then say I bought one. If I could take pictures like this, maybe I could digitally change the background, put my house, like put this in the driveway, and then like superimpose my house in the background, fool you guys. So I have bragging rights, fake bragging rights. What are the links? Let's see what the links are. Oh, they're just okay. Well, very cool, man. So I could get one for 165, or I can get that bells and whistles for 300. What do you think? What do you think? All right, in the chat, should I do it? Should I not do it? What should I do? Ooh, I wonder if that would work. Yeah, I could sell some artwork so I can afford a Batmobile. I think that the replicas are probably cooler because, I mean, they're expensive, but you would agonize less about driving it. Like you would probably drive one of the replicas, but if it was the original, you probably would get a little nervous about it. Oh, Squib say, I regret not saying hi to Adam West, but I just don't go up to people, LOL. Vacuum formed. The tumbler is cool. I have a design for I call it the Bullet, which is Gray's car. I have some cool designs for it. We're not going to really use the Bullet in this storyline, and we basically destroyed it in the last storyline. So, but I got some. It's kind of like, you know how they reissue like the Mustangs and the Camaros and stuff like that, Corvettes, and they update it based on the classic designs. I did that with the Bullet, which is Brooks Gray's car. So maybe next story arc we'll get to see it. Yes, yes, Marcus. Listen to Marcus. He knows what he's talking about. Back so Art can afford a Batmobile. Art is ghetto. Well, because I don't want to get like an original Batmobile. Well, there's one thing. Like the original Batmobile is almost $5 million. I can't afford that for sure. Randy Howell says Mark Waid has been consumed by the dark side of the dork. Don't dox yourself. I hope I didn't. Jason Mewes played Jay from Jay and Silent Bob. Yeah. Okay. So Randy says, yes, the 300K car. Do it. Oh, no. Should I? Pam will love you for buying the Batmobile. Ooh. Take some money out of the investments. We could downsize. We could sell the house, downsize, and then with the extra money, I could put it into the car. Yeah, I could. Second childhood. 177, like fire tonight. Let's see, where are we? Like fire tonight. Do 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 do. We are so close. Yeah, what did you say? 177 away from 15K. So that's 181 backers. We are the same place, but I feel like it's about to flip over to 15K. So you guys, this is Black and White, Sins of the Father. Got the video. My Batmobile fund. Yeah. So Black and White Volume 3, Sins of the Father, they are back for another epic adventure of family and betrayal. We are at 14,823, a stone's throw away from 15K, 181 backers. We have 55 days left. I'm just doing the whole 60 thing instead of playing that like half and half thing. See how that goes. And you guys, thank you so much for supporting this campaign, backing this campaign, and supporting everything I do. I really do appreciate it. I am nothing without you guys. Black and White would not exist if it wasn't for you. So really, and this isn't even like hyperbole or me exaggerating. This book would not exist if it wasn't for you guys. So thank you for letting me draw Black and White for you, write Black and White, and continue these stories after 30 years. So I really do appreciate it. Here's some of the interiors so you can get an idea of what you're getting. We got the High Octane Volume 2, the Animated Adventures book. And so you guys backed the hell out of the first one, so we brought it back. And the second one is just as much fun, if not more fun. And also, you guys, Pedro Ang, keep in mind, when he did that first volume, that was his first comic book ever. So just imagine how much cooler this one is going to be after he's honed his chops for a few years. So here's some of the interiors by Pedro Ang. CG's own Pedro Ang. I discovered him. 4 jaw-dropping covers, you guys. We have A, B, and we have the Carlo Barberi C with my inks. And we will be announcing D very soon. You'll see. And you guys will be freaked out when you hear. And so then we have B, which by far is the best-selling cover. And so we have the Carlo Barberi. We got to get some loving for this guy. And then, of course, original artwork. We got the Jam with the Juju print. And then, of course, stretch goals. Check out the stretch goals. And then we are celebrating our 30th anniversary, guys. 30 years ago, 1994, Image Comics, Black and White miniseries first came out. So, yeah. I still can't believe 30 years. That's crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, you guys, click this link, go over, and let's get that 177 so we can make it like fire tonight. Whitney is more of a biker chick. Kind of. I do. She does ride her motorcycle in the High Octane. So Pedro's got her on a motorcycle. In the original preview, actually, the backup that was in the Extreme Studios books, she's riding a motorcycle. So I want to get her back, on the motorcycle. That would be cool. Art, it's all about the D. Yes, indeed. We need an alternate to cover B where Lord Fakin's head is replaced with Cecil. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Well, let me see. Fiberglass Freaks, cost of replica cars. Oh, we could. Okay, so here's where I got some of the prices. Yeah, 4.6 million for the Batmobile, the George Barris, Bartlett Jackson, YouTube. So, oh my gosh, look at that. How much is the Batman Forever Batmobile worth? The car was built in Australia with a fiberglass body and custom chassis. It cost 2.5 million to make the body mold alone, plus an extra 300,000 to actually build the thing, which is in proper running condition. RM says the auction catalog estimates it lists at 200 to 275,000, but there is a catch. Which is that car? The what does it say it's from? What movie? Batman Forever. Let me see. Sell for Batman Forever. I didn't like that Batmobile. That was the weird one with the light up sides and everything. Yeah, I didn't like that. So I think we pretty much covered the Batmobiles. It's really like the Tumbler is really, really cool. The 66 for me. And I think the third in line would be the Burton. And then it wasn't for, was it Batman Robin? That one's kind of cool. I think they only made one for that. Make a Trump cover. Make a Trump. Make black and white great again. Yeah, I do want to show you this though. Like I said, we have been getting backers for this, and I have been a little delinquent in showing this campaign off. So we have Oodles of Doodles and other stuff too. We have this in demand right now. Here's the video. If you guys haven't backed,
Art T-Bear's
a little
Oodles
bit
of
of time.
Doodles and Other Stuff Too is a 60-page, 9x12 hardbound book that will be printed on thick glossy stock paper and is a compilation of artwork from award-winning artist, Art T-Bear. This book is filled with images that come from Art's Marvel, DC, Image, and Comicsgate work. That includes convention doodles, commissions, creator-owned IPs, and pop culture subjects that Art has brought to life with his masterful draftsmanship. Art T-Bear's signature style is both lyrical and meticulously realized. The mastery of craft, seen in his work, owes itself to his 40 years in the comic industry, as well as viewing life through his own love of the art form itself. Fans of art prints have the opportunity to back one or both of the mini print tiers. Both are stunning collections of work that you can back individually or together as a bundle. Art T-Bear's Oodles of Doodles and Other Stuff Too. Back it now on Indiegogo.
Yeah, you guys, like I said, it's still in demand, and we are at 15,734. We are also a stone's throw away from turning this over, so we can get to 16K with a few backers, a little bit of love, 129 backers. Thank you guys so much for supporting Oodles of Doodles and Other Stuff Too. This is my art book, and it is at the printers, and we should, it should be done by the 6th of December and ship out. It is a smaller campaign, so I believe we will be able to fulfill this relatively quick. So we're still shooting for before Christmas for you guys to have this book. It's going to be tight, but we're going to try our hardest to make sure that that happens. Also, you guys, if you back now, your wait is not going to be that long. So you will be getting this book before you know it. So back today and get this book within, a short period of time for sure. And it is 64 pages. Here's some of the new pages added. Yeah, you guys, you can't go wrong with it. It would be a great present for Christmas. And let's get this thing up to that 16K. I believe we can do it. I have faith. I have faith in you. We can do it. I have faith. Thank you, Randy. And yeah, you guys, Blue Bombshell by Clint Helinski. Go check that out. He has a Trump cover. So, you can get your Trump cover from Clint Helinski. So go check that out. Check out Clint. Clint's a good guy. He's one of the pontificators. And he always does great product, ships them on time, gets them out to you guys. Always quality. So he's a good guy. I am vouching for him. And yeah, you guys, I just wanted to do a quick little morning hullabaloo. Just to let you know what I'm shopping for. Looking for a Batmobile, possibly. And maybe next time you see me, I'll be revving that engine up. I can't afford that Tumbler though, that thing. And also, to be honest, I don't think it'd be a lot of fun to drive. I kind of like the open cockpit of the 66. The Batmobile from that. I like that. It looks a lot cooler. It's a lot better. Anyway, hopefully you can be seeing like better quality. This is the new camera setup. This is a new microphone. This is a new computer. I finally got all the, well, hopefully all the bugs, out of it. I'm still running Windows 11, which from what I understand has a lot of bugs in it, a lot of glitches. So hopefully those things will work themselves out and I will be stress-free moving forward, which would be amazing. And also, you guys, if you follow me on Facebook or Instagram, I had 3 accounts: the Black and White, the Chrono Mechanics, the Hack Shack Studios, and then my main Facebook page. They're gone. So they no longer exist. My Instagram no longer exists. If you were following me on even like DeviantArt, it's gone. So when my old computer was transferred to the new computer, something happened and I lost those things. But fortunately, I didn't lose my X account. So that's what's keeping me alive right now. So any kind of shares, you guys, on those, especially those platforms, I do appreciate it because I just don't have coverage on Instagram, Facebook anymore. So if you could tweet out to your friends, your family, I would appreciate that. Black and White, Sins of the Father, Volume 3 is shaping up. It's going to be a fantastic book. I can't wait to get it done and get it out to you guys. And thanks for supporting everything I do. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And I'll see you Monday. I'll probably do another morning show. And of course, the Kings and possibly Post Kings on John Malin's channel. All right, you guys. Thanks for the hang. I do appreciate it. And have a fantastic Sunday. Take care.